A joint custody. And the custody agreement was so complicated, it should have been on the SATs. like if Gianmarco is supposed to be at his Jewish mom's house on Tuesday, but Tuesday is his father's birthday, which happens to be the last night of Hanukkah, but his dad's parents are taking a train in from Philly going at 60 miles per hour, then how much Lexapro will Gianmarco need?
Yeah, that's a clip of comedian and actor and podcast host Gianmarco Soresi on The Late Show with James Corden. He's performing at the Mic Drop Comedy tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday, and tickets are selling fast. In fact, tonight's sold out, but there's still opportunities on Friday and Saturday to see Gianmarco. But guess what? Right now, he is live on our show. He's here to talk to us more about his career. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Glad you are with us here. So, Jewish, Italian, and I know that makes its way into your skits quite a bit here, right?
Yeah, I'm not as Italian as my name makes me seem.
Gianmarco.
Italians, they speak Italian. They go like buongiorno, come si dice, and I'm like, no, I don't speak to Italians.
Yeah, okay.
So it's much more, a little bit Italian, much more Jewish.
What are
you? Are you anything?
I'm German, and I have.
All right. Well,
having watched
here we go. Let's scoot this back a little bit.
Exactly. Having watched your set, I know that you've had some bits on the whole German Jewish thing, which we won't dive into.
The whole German Jewish thing. That's how we talk about it these days.
This is what I was talking about right here. So it's so fascinating, your career path, right? A lot of different facets in the entertainment industry. Actor,
I failed at them all. It's
no, but you didn't. You were a spokesperson for General Electric.
Yes.
How does that happen? And then the transition to comedy and all over the place.
I mean, listen, if the spokesman thing was still going on, I wouldn't be doing stand-up comedy. I was getting paid way more doing that. I would just be a shill for GE forever if I could.
You're a wonderful face for a company.
Yeah, I was clean-shaven back then.
So that was good.
No, that gig was. I did a commercial, and then they just would bring me to their corporate events. They'd fly me to Vegas. I go on stage, I go, hi, and then they give me a check for $1 million.
I'm sorry, that sounds like a lot of fun to me, but it wasn't fun enough for you. You had to go the comic route.
Yeah, it was my choice.
You're choosing.
And no, acting, you're dependent on all these other forces. Stand-up, I can do stand-up anywhere.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
I could say whatever I want.
In fact, I've heard you basically say whatever's on the top of your mind.
Sure.
Love how the crowd reacts to that.
That's what you got to do. You got to push yourself. Acting, you're saying other people's words.
Yeah.
So I get a good balance. But believe me, if anyone's looking for an actor, I'll leave this career behind now. I'll leave this interview.
He's putting it out right here. In fact, this was a job interview. He was just throwing this line out there. Talk a little bit about when you're doing your skits. You did a great job on Corden,
just so
by the way. That was funny.
Comedians, the word skits, we're very allergic to it.
Now,
no. I'll let it slide, but I know. When you do comedy,
let's go with show.
Skits, that's what your uncle says at Thanksgiving. How's your skits? Are you going to put this in your skit? The turkey sucked? Do you think I'm going to make a whole act out of this? Thanks, Uncle. Let me bring this to Broadway.
I get you. Okay, let's talk about the production.
Yes, I like that. I like some theater too. Yes, Gianmarco, just so you know.
Gianmarco.
It's okay, I'm not famous yet.
The production value of Gianmarco. When you do have your productions, do you ever have a joke that just didn't ping as well as you were hoping to? And what is the reaction? How do you rebound from that? Because it happens to me all the time where I'm doing these dad jokes and things, and people just crickets.
Sure, I blame the audience immediately.
Because they don't have a good sense of humor.
It's obviously them. All the time. We have jokes that don't work all the time. We just don't put it online. Yeah. But that's what you got to do. You got to bomb. You have to bomb. If you're not bombing, you're not growing.
There you go.
I have my jokes. I go, if a joke really bombs, I go, oh, well, it's like my high school basketball coach used to tell me, you miss 100% of the shots you take.
Yeah.
And and I move on and
I believe that was the Gretzky quote.
Yes, but when I've done that 20 times in a show, they go, okay, all right, now let's get some good jokes now.
All right, good stuff. So where are you going to be? And tickets still available?
Yes, not that many though. I mean, frankly, I didn't need to do this.
Yeah.
We already sold out tonight. I got a late show Friday and Saturday, 10 p.m. both of them at Mic Drop Mic Drop.
MicDropComedy.com, and you can follow him and Gianmarco Soresi as well on his social media pages. Gianmarco, thanks for coming in here. Really appreciate it.
Hey.
Funny guy. Good luck. And you really don't need us, do you? Or do you?
I mean, listen,
for acting jobs, you need us.
I'm gonna take this interview, I'm gonna cut it into a million pieces, use it for the next 100 years, pretend I've been on TV every single day.
You saw him here first. And by the way, if you want to hire him as actor, you still...
Please, I'm free. I did, just real quick, I did make my TV debut this year on Law & Order SVU.
Yes.
I played Ice-T's waiter.
See?
Which, listen, I know it's a small part, but I want to do well. So to prepare for that role, I actually became a waiter for 12 years.
Wow.
So please.
12 years a waiter. That had nothing to do with like how everything started, the career path and all that?
No, I'm just the Daniel Day-Lewis of Applebee's.
There you go. All right, Gianmarco, thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Good luck tonight.
Appreciate
and,
it.
The next couple of nights here at Mic Drop Comedy. All right, we'll be right back.